In this video, we're going to write down the Verilog code for the 7th segment displayed code converter that we covered on the previous video. So first we need to create a new Verilog file. And then we need to save this file as let me call it hex decoder. Save it. So the module name must be the same as the file name, so we're gonna write module hex decoder, and then we need to give the input and output. So we have sum from sum 0 to sum 3, so those are 4 bits, and we have the A, B, C, D to F. So our input are S3, S2, S1 and S0. So it is 4-bit code converter, and the output are A, B, C, D, E and F and G. And then we need to end the module. So first here we need to declare our input. So input, the S3, S2, S1 and S0. All of them are single bits. And then output. So we have output A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So those are output, and then we need to write the equation that we have designed, that we came up in the previous video. So for example, so all of this is just combination code. So the first one we're going to write is assign. So we're going to assign the equation A that we have found. So the first equation for A that we had, if we look at our previous video, we had equation A, this one here. So we need to assign A is equal to all this piece of equation here, and B, we need to write B to G. So now I'm going to write down this equation A and B on the Verilog file. So if you go to our program here, so the first A that we had is S2 bar and S0 bar. So S2 bar, S2 bar. So this one present not, so that it's S2 not and S0. So we have S2 bar and S0, and then it was plus, but we need to use OR, so it is OR. And then the second equation that we had, it was S3 and S0 bar, so it is S3 and S0 not and S0 not, and then OR. the third piece was S3 bar and S1. So it is S3 bar and S1, and then it was OR, which was in the question is plus, or the fourth was S2 and S1. So we have S2 and S1, or, and we have S3 and we have S2 bar, so it is S2 bar and S1 bar, and then is OR again, and then we have S3 bar, so we have S3 bar and S1 and S0, so S1 and S0. So that was for A, and then we need to write for B, so we need just to write assign B. So we know we are finished with A, so we need to write for equation for B here too, and then it's just the same as the first one. So we have this piece here, which are the same, S2 bar and S0, and then is OR. So we have S3 bar and S2 bar, so we have S3 bar and S2 bar, S3 bar and S2 bar, and then we have S3 and it with S1 bar, S0. So we have S1 bar and it with S0, and then OG we have again is S3 bar, S1 bar, S0 bar. So we have bar S3 and bar S1, and then and bar S0, and then we have a S3 bar, S1 and S0. So we have bar S3 and then we have S1 and S0. So and it with S1 and it with S0. So those was the equation for B. And then we need to write the rest of it. For example, assign for C. So we need to fill up all of it C. And then we need to fill for D, E, and F, and G. So when you find your equation, just write it down. I will go and write this equation, and then in the next video, we're gonna simulate it in the wave simulation and test, and then we're going to combine this with the truth table that we had for design it, if they match, in the next video.